All right. So this is a more simplified version of iron lung on bass. So to start out, the song goes and it plays the guitar for a little bit. It's like, and I think it does it twice. And then the bass and the drums kick in all at the same time. So then it'll go, so the beginning, it goes G, which is 3rd fret E. Does that 8 times, quarter notes. And then it'll go up to C, which is 3rd fret A, which you do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you'll go to the 1st fret. This is like the transition. So basically it just goes. But there's a transition to reset it where it goes. Goes 1st fret right after you're finished with the C, 1st fret, which is F, and then up to G. So that would be the end, where it transitions from, I guess, the intro to the 1st verse. It goes, instead of doing the thing where you're on C and you go, instead you're gonna go, so that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it'll be right after you're done with the G. 1, 2. Which is 3rd fret on the A. Then you go 5th fret A, which is D. Then up a fret to the 6th fret, which is D sharp. Down back to the 5th fret. And then it goes into the verse. And for the verse, you're gonna play the same thing basically. It's just gonna go. So then it just does that. It repeats the bass line over and over. The chorus is where it gets a little weird. So the guitar starts up here, goes. I can get one of my guitars and play it. That's in a different tuning, so I can't use that. But it basically goes. But it'll start up here. I think it's. So you start off on the 9th fret of the E string, you'll go. And then, so you'll just go the whole way down fret by fret until you get to the 3rd fret, which is where you stop at the 4th fret. So you go, stop, and then it goes, sorry, messed it up. I messed it up again. So actually, it doesn't count on the E string. It goes, it's 9th on the A. It goes. once you get that counting down part on the 9th the whole way to the 4th, you go to the 3rd fret of the E string with the G. And normally they would play it with slap bass. I can get a little closer as you can see. You'd go. But we're gonna do it in with just using your thumb, almost like a crab, like on, use your thumb on the bass string. So it'll be G, then your pointer will pluck the 3rd fret of the G string. So to go. I'm actually going to make an easier way. If you don't want to go the whole way from here to the 9th fret, you could go. You could start on the 4th fret of the D string, and you go, and then go to the 5th fret. Okay, so you could actually count down from the 4th fret on the D string. You go 4, 3, 2, 1, open, and then the 4th fret of the A string. Instead of going, you could just go. So it'll do that. You can go back and rewind and watch the tutorial a couple times because might be a little confusing, but once you get that down, it should sound, maybe I'll play the full thing at the end. So then it'll go, the last thing you have to do is the bridge of the song, which is the part where everything goes quiet and it's just the guitar. It goes. So you start on the 1st fret of the A string, it'll go. Just kind of finger along with the lyrics. So it'll go. Do it solo and you'll be down here going. So that is just kind of my knowledge from the song. That's the whole song. That's my knowledge from what I know in guitar and a little bit of what I know from the bass. So it's more of a beginner friendly. It's less, no slap bass, which you should probably learn that. But I think the real issue that you'd have to get down here is the plucking, because I didn't really go over that very well. I'm not good with that type of stuff. I just kind of go along with what you hear, I guess. So also a substitute, if you don't want to do, this is a little tip, if you don't want to go at the very beginning when it's like, you could just do open E instead of 1st fret E. Basically the same thing, not much difference. Kind of like it more, if I'm being honest. So let's play it. So go. just gonna skip a little bit back to the verse. And then it'll go second verse will end, and it'll go back to the again with the bass. So when it goes, I think the second time it transitions into the chorus, you'll be playing the end where it goes. You skip out on that. I think you go. That'll be the second chorus, and then after that you don't go back to any verses because you do the second chorus, and then you'll go to the bridge after the second chorus. Then you go to the last chorus of the song, and then the song ends doing this. You'll play that for a little bit. You can listen to the song, and it just goes at the very end. It goes, and that's the song. That's all there is. That's not how it's lined up. I kind of just skipped out on a lot of the song there, but at the end I did explain that it goes verse, verse. So it'll go intro, verse, back to the intro thing, verse. So it'll be, okay, intro, verse 1, intro 2, verse 2, a little bit of, intro 3, chorus, and then it'll go, after that chorus, it goes back to the verse, and it'll go back to the verse. Technically it does the intro thing first, then it goes back to the verse, but the verse will be, when it's like, suck you teenage thumb. That's the third verse. After that third verse, you play the intro thing, and that's where you end it without going. So it'll be like, suck your teenage thumb. That whole part goes by, and then it goes back to the. It'll go. So then it'll go to the second chorus. Then you do the bridge, then you do the third chorus, and then you end the song. That's how it's laid out. That's everything. Hope this helps.